Being wrong in medicine isn't a failure. It's how we make progress. And never trust a doctor or influencer that's never wrong. I'm going to give you a few stories about where we were wrong in medicine and how we made progress because of it. And if you like this kind of information, give me a follow. Let's start with stomach ulcers. We used to think that stomach ulcers were caused from stress. We treated our patients with antacids and told them to rest, get less stress in your life, change your job. Turns out we were wrong. 2 doctors in Australia said, we think it's caused from a bacteria. Everybody in the world said, bacteria can't live in the stomach acid. Well, one of the doctors drank the bacteria, gave himself an ulcer, cured it with antibiotics. They won the Nobel Prize, and now we know that Helicobacter pylori causes the majority of stomach ulcers and, if untreated, can lead to stomach cancer, all of which can be avoided by simple antibiotics. Or how about this? In the Japanese Navy, they lost more sailors from beriberi than they ever did from battle. One of the Japanese Navy surgeons said, you know what, I think it's their diet. Everybody else said, you're wrong. We have these Eastern trained physicians that know what they're talking about and can fix it. So he did an experiment, sent one ship out and changed their diet, gave them a more broad diet, sent the other ship out where they had the typical polished rice diet. Guess what? One came back with having lost over half of its sailors from beriberi. The other one came back, and the only people who had beriberi were the ones who refused to have a traditional or refused to have a more broad diet. Data beats dogma. He changed the world by changing his mind, and that led to the discovery of thiamine, the first vitamin, vitamin B1. Or how about this one? We used to think that if you had knee osteoarthritis, you should save your knees and not walk. We were wrong. We found out that people who walked who had osteoarthritis of the knee delayed having knee replacement by up to 3 years. If we could put exercise into a pill, we would make millions of dollars. Hey, it's free. Go out and keep moving. We have gone from bloodletting to beta blockers. We have gone from snake oils to statins. We were wrong real time in some of the COVID things, and that was kind of messy because we were learning as we were going, and some people have said to me, I will never trust doctors because they were wrong during COVID. I don't trust a doctor who can't admit we were wrong. And guess what? We developed a vaccine in less than a year's time, which has saved millions of people's lives. Here's the thing. Medicine isn't a belief system. Medicine is a process, just like science is a process. It's a method of how we know to get things right by being wrong. So if you have stories of medicine of where we were wrong at one time, make them in the comments below. I'd love to hear your stories.